One of my biggest goals for this channel for 2025 is talk about money a lot more, talk about finances a lot more, especially as somebody who shied and stayed away from talking about money for a very long time, and also stayed away completely from, okay, this is gonna sound bad, but advancing my wealth or my financial situation for so long. Not that I didn't want more money or looked for ways to make more money. I actually did, and I did make more money, but I shied away from looking for ways to actually be better with spending and utilizing that money. As that person that obviously overcame that problem, that mental problem, that crazy problem, I'm at a point where I am so comfortable talking about money and talking about finances, growth, wealth, building wealth. And for 2025, I really sat down and told myself that I would speak more about finances, especially as a woman, building wealth, making sure that your money is up to par. Yes, talk about self-improvement and living that soft life. There are also soft life financial tips for women that I personally have done, tried, and what has been helping me. And obviously I want to share that because we need to be not just soft feminine women, but also bougie, wealthy, abundant at the same time. So anything when it comes to finances that I can share, I have said it to myself for 2025, I will make a lot of videos and share. Now, this is not official financial advice from a professional because, girl, I am not a financial advisor by profession. This is just a regular, normal girl talking to you about finances from experience, things that have helped me, okay? Things that have helped me put my money in check over the years, and things that I have put my money in that has, yielded results, financial tips and tricks that I have implemented in my life. That's simply all I'm sharing. If you need professional, official finance advice, there are a lot of those on YouTube, and I'll highly recommend that you do that research over there. But right here, it is girl to girl, okay? A girl talking to another girl about money. In today's video, I'm going to talk about soft life finance tips for women. These are tips that every woman should know, and I hope you're taking notes. In fact, it's your reminder to get a pen, a piece of paper, or go on your notes app and put these things down. These will also serve as basics, finance basics, for you to begin this journey of building wealth. Now, if you're new on this channel, never seen a video of mine, hi, my name is Lucy. On this channel, I make primarily self-development and self-improvement videos. I also sprinkle in a little bit of lifestyle videos here and there, so you see behind the scenes. I always say to subscribe because we have a good time on this channel, and honestly, we do have a good time on this channel. I make videos like this as well on TikTok and Instagram. I'm going to have the links down below. Now, without further ado, let's jump right into the video. The first finance tip I'm going to give to you is to stay financially informed. Now, this is one thing that I ran away from. I stayed away from for so long because I felt it was a little bit intimidating for me. And honestly, when you're bad with your money, you have that guilt. I think it was guilt. For me, it was guilt, at least. You have that guilt in your heart where you really don't want to indulge in serious conversations because you know that you're not there yet. You know you're doing something bad with your money. So when people are having like serious conversations about money, you stay away. That's them, calling you out in a way. And that's why I always stay away from financial conversations, finance tips, talking about investment, doing well with your money, being responsible. And obviously, it's the one thing that would help you when it comes to building wealth and being financially free, if you're financially informed. And you can be financially informed in different ways, especially in 2025, where we have resources that are readily available for you, free of charge and all that. There are a lot of podcasts, there are a lot of videos here on YouTube. There are also videos on TikTok, Instagram. You could learn so much about money, finances, what people are doing right now. And I'm so happy right now, although you need to be careful, but I'm happy that people are really being more transparent on how they're investing their money. Yes, like I said, you need to be really careful because people just throw things out there, give information just for the fun of it. But you need to do your research, and before you put your money into whatever it is somebody's advising you to put your money into, make sure you have actually dug deep to understand if it's worth it. So I would definitely recommend that you go online. There are also courses as well. I know that all courses most courses nowadays are just schemes to make money and scam. I'll talk about this in a different video. If there's anybody that is promising you that you would make XYZ amount of money in 2 days if you buy their course, they're lying. So there are free materials and resources out there I 100% recommend. When I started getting comfortable with really learning about money and how to be financially responsible, I need to go to those pages or those channels that weren't giving me terms and acronyms that would make me confused or overwhelm me to the point where I really didn't want to do this anymore. I went to channels that were so, fun, relaxed when it comes to explaining the world of finance and how it truly works for your success. So I love those type of channels. Depending on what your capacity is and what you can really understand and what you like to watch, do your research. Once you just look for finance tips or finance information or money advice or building wealth or financial freedom on YouTube, you'll find those videos and obviously resonate with the one that goes well with you. Make sure you're informed, you know what's going on in the market, you know the deep and the sweetest investment to put your money into. Stay financially informed. Finance tip number 2. Now this is to invest in personal development. This is one of the best and the biggest ways for you to put your money that will yield you marvelous results. When it comes to personal growth, one thing that would help you do well and be well in life is if you're growing and evolving and you're learning and you're informed and you have the knowledge. Okay, you can't expect more when you yourself are not equipped with doing more or going out there to get more. You need to equip yourself to go out there to get more, and the only way you can do that is invest in your personal development. There are workshops, there are life coaches. We have life coaches, people that you put money into, you invest money into, and then they guide you through this thing we called life. Also, therapy is one of them. When it comes to personal development, you get so much. You become a better person. You can't even think about wealth or building wealth if your mind is not right, if your life is not right, if you as a person you're not right. But many people stay away from this part because they say it's difficult. Yes, it might be a little bit hard, going through and addressing certain difficulties in your life or improving yourself, which could be heavy. I get that. But once you start, it becomes easier. Personal development will always be one of the best investment you could ever make with your money. Third finance tip, you should be geared towards spending more on experiences. You see the bag, you see the shoes, you see the jewelry and all that stuff. It's nice to have. It is cute to have. It gives you that instant satisfaction. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel like, oh, you're leaving, you're making money and all of that. But to be honest with you, it does not improve your quality of life. It does not make you a better person. It doesn't enrich your life the way that spending on experiences would give to you. Having a very lovely bag, kind of lovely bag around town, doesn't mean that you're living your best life. There are people that live their best life, have money so much, they don't invest in these things, and then just because society has made you understand or conditioned your mind to think that when you have money it should show on you, you should have all the blings and all the glitz, you lose touch of life. While there are people who don't actually live that life, but when they tell you the experiences they have, the cultures they have experienced, like the life they've lived, you'd understand that your Chanel bag or your Dior bag, your Cartier or your Rolex means absolutely nothing. It's nice to have, but it should not be where your money goes or a reflection of how rich you are. How rich you are should be reflected from the experiences that you've had, and that is where your investment should go most of the time, especially as a woman. It builds you up. We talk about having a good mindset, talking about having good character, talking about having good knowledge. You meet like-minded people, you have conversations that build you for more wealth when you invest and you put your mind towards experiences rather than material possessions. If you're thinking about what type of experiences you should invest in, travel is an amazing experience you should definitely invest in. There are also classes, there are conferences and classes that you could invest in, that you will meet people that create massive, extensive network that could potentially give you more wealth. That's where your head should be geared towards, and not bags, shoes, jewelry, and all that stuff. Fourth finance tip that I'll give you from a personal point of view is to automate your savings. I'm assuming at this point when you're watching this video, you do have savings. One thing I would recommend is, instead of getting a regular savings account, you should get a high yield savings account. That's going to give you much more on your savings as opposed to just having your money stuck somewhere. If you're looking for somewhere to at least even start when it comes to doing well with money, start there and thank me later. Aside from you having that high yield savings account, I'm also hoping that you've done your research and you do have investment funds aside. There are a lot of investment funds that you could put your money into and you would make money in your sleep. And to live this soft life, you need to be making money effortlessly while you enjoy your life, just so that you don't have to keep doing that. Automating your transfers, your savings transfers to either your savings account, high yield saving account, or your investment fund will help you make money in your sleep. So fifth finance tip that you need to know today is to surround yourself with like-minded finance babes. There are a lot of women like the old me that didn't like to talk about money, and obviously I had friends, and at the time, I mean, we talk about money sparingly, but we're not really deep into it. And honestly, I never really wanted to talk about money because I knew I was being bad with my money. I've said it like a million times. Obviously, the old me is not the kind of friend that you want to have, and that's just the truth. You want to have friends that can motivate you and give you inspiration to actually do well with money, to speak about money, what their struggles might be sometimes in terms of actually saving. If you think you have a friend that does well with money, they're never pressed for money because they're always okay, they always have something going on for them, then it's best for you to ask those people for advice. And then there are also different clubs. This is where investing in experiences comes in, like networks, conferences, travel. You meet people, and people that are obviously in the same mindset and mind space as you. Like I said earlier, you network when you invest in experiences. Your network expands. You always want to have the mindset of actually multiplying that growth that you already have. Surrounding yourself with like-minded people will do you a lot of good. When there's a new fund in the market, they will put you on. When there's a new investment opportunity in the market, they will definitely let you know. You guys can have conversations about money. And aside from those, you have finance challenges throughout the year. At least I do. Some are personal to me, and some I could have like a fun challenge with my friends where it's like, oh, we're doing XYZ savings per month. That's a very nice challenge to have people to do it with. So surround yourself with like-minded people who love to talk about money, who love to talk about growing, who love to, invest, experiment, go out there, do research. Now that's pretty much everything I have for you guys in this video. Again, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. If you're not subscribed, follow me on my socials, like I said, Instagram and TikTok. I'm going to have them linked below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.
Those of you that are listening in your car, at your job, you at home, I don't care where you at. Turn this up right now, because we're about to go in. Hey.